Hi everyone, welcome to Billionaire Mentor, and today I'm going to share with you an unbelievable story from my grandma. One evening, my grandma told me about a battle that goes on inside people. She said, my daughter, the battle is between two wolves inside all of us. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. I thought about it for a minute and then asked my grandma, which wolf wins? My grandma simply replied, the one you feed. This story is simple, but it changed the way I think. It is based on how we are governed by our thoughts in everyday life. A positive attitude is the inclination to generally be in an optimistic, hopeful state of mind. But attitudes are expected to change as a function of experience, so someone with a typically negative attitude can change. Overall, people with positive attitudes are optimists and believe they are accountable for good things, and those good things will generally come their way. If something bad comes instead, optimists tend to write it off as an isolated incident, an anomaly, or something out of their control. They continue to believe things will be better in the future. I know we're all different, but the little difference makes a big difference. The little difference is attitude. The big difference is whether it is positive or negative. Attitude is contagious. Ask yourself if you would like someone to catch yours. From this story, I gained insights that attitude is internal. How we think and how we feel, our mindset, this is the voice inside that can send positive messages and reinforce positive behaviors, or it can eat away at our confidence. This can be emotionally or physically draining. External, the way we communicate this mindset to others. Our behavior is the personification of our attitude. And guess what? People are attracted to someone with positive attitude who can solve problems for themselves and others. Think about this too. Do you want to hang around with people who are always saying things like, I'm no good at anything, what a loser I am, I'll never succeed, or my life is over? That kind of thinking is not only depressing, it's contagious. If you want to be a winner, you need to think like a winner. The thinking like a winner starts with taking some concrete steps towards your goal. For example, let's say that you do this negative self-talk. And how can you reprogram your mind positively? I've never done it before, negative thinking. It's an opportunity to learn something new, positive thinking. It's too complicated, negative thinking. I'll tackle it from a different angle. That's positive thinking. I don't have the resources. Negative thinking. Necessity is the mother of invention. Positive thinking. I'm too tired to get this done. Negative thinking. I wasn't able to fit it into my schedule, but I can re-examine my priorities. Positive thinking. There's no way this will work. Negative thinking. I can try to make it work. Positive thinking. These little twisted words have impacted my life in a positive way. As a being of thought, your dominant mental attitude will determine your condition in life. It will also be the gauge of your knowledge and the measures of your attainment. The so-called limitations to your nature are the boundary lines of your thoughts. They are self-erected fences and can be drawn to a narrow circle, extended to a wider, or can be allowed to remain. You are the thinker of your thoughts, and as such, you are the maker of yourself and condition. Thought is casual and creative and appears in your character and life in the form of results. There are no accidents in your life. Both harmonies and antagonisms are the responsive echoes of your thoughts. A man thinks and his life appears. If your dominant mental attitude is peace and lovable, bliss and blessedness will follow you. If your dominant mental attitude is resistant and hateful, trouble and distress will cloud your pathway. Out of hate will come grief and disaster. Out of good will come healing and reparation. You imagine your circumstances as being separate from yourself, but they are intimately related to your thought world. Nothing appears without an adequate cause. Everything happens is just. Nothing is fated. Everything is formed. As you think, you travel. As you love, you attract. You are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. You cannot escape the result of your thoughts, but you can endure and learn and accept and be glad. You will always come to the place where your love, your most abiding and intense thought, can receive its measure of gratification. If your love is terrible, you will come to a terrible place. If it is beautiful, you will come to a beautiful place. You can alter your thoughts and so alter your condition. Strive to perceive the vastness and greatness of your responsibility. You are powerful, not powerless. You are as powerful to obey as you are to disobey, as strong to be pure as to be impure, and ready for wisdom as for ignorance. You can learn what you will, can remain as ignorant as you choose. If you love knowledge, you will obtain it. If you love wisdom, you will secure it. If you love purity, you will realize it. All things await your acceptance, and you choose by the thoughts which you entertain. A person remains ignorant because they love ignorance and chooses ignorant thoughts. A person becomes wise because they love wisdom and chooses wise thoughts. No person is hindered by another. They are only hindered by themselves. No person suffers because of another. They suffer only because of themselves. By the noble gateway of pure thought, you can enter the highest dreamland. By the shameful doorway of impure thought, you can descend into the lowest hell. Your mental attitude towards others will faithfully react upon yourself, and it will manifest itself in every relation of your life. Every impure and selfish thought that you send out comes back to you in your circumstances in some form of suffering. Every pure and unselfish thought returns to you in some form of blessedness. Your circumstances are effects of which the cause is inward and invisible. As the father, mother of your thoughts, you are the maker of your state and condition. When you know yourself, you will perceive that every event in your life is weighed in the faultless balance of equity. When you understand the law within your mind, you will cease to regard yourself as the powerless and blind tool of circumstances, and you will become the strong and seeing master. Thanks for watching Billionaire Mentor. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. We love you and stay safe.